Hello, everyone. I am MrGamingGuitarist, and today really felt like I need to get my thoughts get this off my chest because I'm seeing something that really is upsetting me, and I know it shouldn't be upsetting me. I know I shouldn't be paying attention to this, but I just can't fucking help myself with the way how I feel right now about what I'm about to tell you. All right, so I'm just gonna get right to the point. Okay? Okay? All right, here goes. I'm gonna say something very controversial. Okay, very controversial, and that, and some people just might fucking want to get me canceled or whatever the fuck this bullshit going on in our fucked up world is today. All right, you ready? Are you ready for my big controversial statement? Are you ready? Here it goes. Stop complaining about Halo Infinite. Stop. Okay? That's it. End of statement. Now, I will elaborate on this statement. Okay? Here it goes. Halo Infinite is, for the first time in years, I have been excited about a new Halo game. I'm even more excited for the fact that I do not have to pay $60 to play it. Because just pay $15 for Xbox Games Pass, and guess what? You can play it. And that $15 is not only is it for the price of just one game, it's the price that allows you to play hundreds of games. Now, all I see is, it seems like the popular opinion or the general consensus is that Halo Infinite looks like shit. The graphics look like a fucking Xbox 360 game. Yeah. You whiny baby bitch burgers. Shut the fuck up. Like, Jesus Christ. It's like, you assholes kept complaining that we don't want to play as Luke Cage in Halo 5. We don't want half the game to be you playing as Luke Cage. Well, guess what? Apparently, he's not going to be in Halo Infinite. Because guess what? They listened to you assholes. They said, you know what? Everyone is saying we want a game about Master Chief, where you are Master Chief the entire fucking time. You know what? Actually, I think I need to turn down the levels on my mic because I could see it's clipping just a tiny bit. So let me turn it down because I can feel the heat coming off of me right now. I can feel the anger flowing through my veins. Just angry at all these whiny bitches. Okay, so yeah, so it appears like you will be playing as Master Chief for the entire game. You would think that would be enough to make people happy. But no. What do? You complain about the graphics. You get to play this game as part of a monthly subscription. Something that 5 years ago, if you told me 5 years ago, hey, Jaren, Halo 6 is going to come out for the fourth Xbox. But the thing is, they made it so that it's going to be cross-gen. So it will be on Xbox One and Xbox Series X, but also on PC. And so because they want as many people to play it. However, because it's running on both, because they made the game for both Xbox One because they wanted to make it available on Xbox One, you know what? They had to turn down the graphics. And you know what I would have. But Microsoft is going to do the one thing people always wanted, a Netflix for games. But guess what? People are will complain about that, even though it is a fucking revolution. Xbox Games Pass is a fucking revolution. And why the fuck are people not celebrating that? I have no fucking clue. Are you honestly telling me you would rather pay $60 for a brand new game than pay $15 a month to download hundreds of fucking games? Now, I understand that if you do download those games, they are not going to be with you forever. I understand that if you pay $15 for a game, I'm sorry. See, now I'm starting to get so fucking angry. I'm losing my train of thought, and my sentences are not coming out properly. How fucking insane is it that we are fine? People kept saying games are too expensive. Games are too expensive. Games are too expensive. Well, bitch, Phil Spencer is trying to solve that fucking problem. And yet all you're going to do is say, the graphics suck. You know what? I would take a shitty graphics in a Halo game. I would take that rather than pay $60 fucking dollars. Because you know what? I am sick and tired of paying $60 fucking dollars for a new fucking game. And you know what? That's why I am so thankful to God that GameFly still exists. Because if they didn't, I would be fucked. Because it is my job. Not my job. I want my job to be able to get paid to talk about and play video games on Twitch or on YouTube. But guess what, motherfucker? I can't pay $60 a game. I have to pick and choose which one what I can and cannot play. But guess what? Xbox came up with a great idea, and no one is fucking celebrating it, and I don't know why, because guess what? All everyone is doing is fucking complaining that NBA 2K21 is $70. Well, guess what? Don't fucking buy that fucking game! So, now I'm starting to get off topic from what my original point of this video was, but for God's sake, why is it that the internet is the way it is? Like, seriously, I feel like internet culture is getting worse than better. Like, okay, now, I do not want to talk about politics on this channel, but I just want to say a quote from Franklin Roosevelt. I'm very ignorant when it comes to politics and history, so please forgive me if I am being inaccurate. But I think I remember back in school when I learned about history. Franklin Roosevelt said something when he was running for office for the first time or something, I don't know, leading up to when he won his first term or whatever it was. He said, "Are you better off now than you were 4 years ago?" Now, that can open a whole can of worms that I'm not going to open. But I will say that can definitely apply to internet culture. Are you is internet culture better now than it was 4 years ago? No. That is just my opinion. You are more than welcome to disagree with me on that. But what I will not tolerate is people slandering others to make their argument look better than it actually is. I think that's what I hate the most. But yeah, it's just, God, God. And I have been accused in the past of being a PlayStation fanboy. I have been accused in the past of being an Xbox hater. But here's the thing, I have no problem telling you that when it comes to the main three console makers, yes, PlayStation is my favorite. But by no means do not mistake that as I hate Xbox or I hate Nintendo. Because while I prefer PlayStation, because I personally believe that their exclusive games, in my opinion, they make the best exclusives more than Nintendo or Xbox. You just heard me. I am excited for Halo Infinite. And yet, why is it that when I'm starting to warm back up to Halo, it feels like everyone else just seems to be fucking tearing it a new asshole? Why? I just don't fucking understand. Why? Please, make me understand. I mean, for God's sakes, I understand that 2020 will go down in the history books as being one of the weirdest, most fucked up years in American history. Or fuck it, no, just the world in world history. But why, for the love of God, out of all the bullshit going on in the world right now, you're going to complain about the graphics in a new Halo game? Shut the fuck up.